Can I record myself? Wait, hold on, let me clap first. Can I use the camera on my phone while I'm doing other stuff? Let's see right now. Literally, we're gonna close the camera app. Is this still recording?
This is what I fucking sucks.
That's being a fat ass.
Could we screen record with the camera open?
I can't flip the camera around. How come you can't flip the camera around?
What's that smell?
Bro, I'm burning something. How do you switch the camera around? What's this white button for?
I burnt.
I have fat ass. So basically, I have to just stop the recording when I want to like switch to my face. So I was like, what if I screen record and then I open the camera app? Try that. This is so dumb. No way. So is this how we're gonna have to record now? If this is working, that's crazy. So we burnt the food and we have our snowball and now we're portable. So literally, let's just screen record again. Wow, this is too complicated. Actually, it's kind of fun. I actually like how complicated it is. We don't need audio. Whoa. We don't need audio because we're recording already. Whoa, I just found a new way, bro. I just found a new way. This is a new way. But I can't keep my... Whatever. So right now, please? Okay, whatever. Look, I wasn't gonna... Like, it's not... Like, I'm screen recording, like... Whatever. I'm not doing any reactions anyway. This is IRL, I guess. Alright. Oh. It smelled terrible, but it just tastes like a sausage that's burnt. And I'm pretty sure these other sausages, they're not cooked because I was setting up a mic. Unless they're just cooked by time. Oh, they're just cooked by time, but they're cold now. I'm pretty sure that. Show you guys. That's cooked. Maybe. So let's just throw that whole frying pan in there. Cause for some reason, I'm fucking with the burnt ones way more. I wanted all that fat that they're submerged in to be in my belly, but I think the reason why it smelled so bad is because these are like really highly processed sausages that are already pre-circled. Top layer of the flesh is burning, but the inside is like soft still. It's probably full of like preservatives and like sugars. I actually like these. I have one hand. Then I have to talk into this mic. You know, I'm not talking into the mic. So this is how my channel should really look right here. Like I'm mobile. I could run outside right now. Like the house could be on fire. You'll hear me, but obviously the phone would still be here. Yeah. I always like the idea of just having this mic with me. Like you guys know, the channel's already established. I didn't want like a new clip-on mic because I was talking to myself while I was at Best Buy getting the dongle piece. Like I'm gonna dip this cheese in this oil really quick. Yeah, cheese in that oil. I was gonna throw it away, but I'm gonna use it before I throw it away. I was at Best Buy. We were talking to ourselves before we were buying this dongle piece. I can actually show it to you. So essentially, turns the USB into a Type C, and then I plug it into the phone and then record the audio that way. I was talking to AI though earlier, and I was like, "Fuck, we can't charge it though, unless we get the divider piece, charge it in." Now that might seem like a lot, but I don't want like a portable like regular mic that you just put on your collar, because there's something about like my life just moving so much in the past and always getting rid of stuff and getting new stuff to replace that old stuff you got rid of. I just like something old. I just like old technology. It just feels like it has a soul in it. I never really got to experience that. So whenever I can hold on to some old technology, I usually do. Like a coping mechanism, even though all this technology is new because I've gotten used to throwing away stuff. So if we can keep this mic with us. No, this is new in my life as well. I mean, when did I get this mic? I don't know. I mean, it's pretty old in comparison to like how much I throw away stuff. Very far from a hoarder. Let me make sure this audio is still recording. It's kind of like the centerpiece. My roommate was telling me, like, you need to get a better camera because your laptop camera sucks. Like you need to get a better camera because your... And I'm like, I know, I like it sucking like that. It's cool. Duh, it sucks. What are you talking about? Right now I'm in 4K. I know it exists. It wasn't time yet. But as we approach closer to the day, I bust out the iPhone. The iPhone's busted out. But I didn't care about the iPhone. I already had that. I cared about keeping this mic with me. And it really was in the back of my head the whole time. I was like, yeah, I can get a freaking Roku, whatever. They're like, what if you gotta go somewhere where you don't want people to know you're recording? It's like, I don't want to be anywhere recording where I'm not supposed to be recording. I want it to be very obvious I'm recording. So I walk into Best Buy with holding this mic like, it's obvious that I'm recording. All right. Now, I've been overeating since you seen me last. Stomach's been sticking out. It's been making me very depressed. But let me tell you one thing. That dragon's still under our toe. Dragon ain't touching shit. I mean, but I don't know how the metaphor, that doesn't make any sense. The dragon is in our control. Whatever. I have to show you something. How I speak about me moving a lot. Oldest thing I have is this. I refuse to throw it away. If you look at my baby pictures or my little kid pictures, you can see that deer like sitting on like the TV stand in the background. It's that old. And that's an African bracelet. I don't know if my mom got it from Africa, but it's pretty old. They're just as old. These are the two oldest things I have. I don't even know how I have them because I'm in a completely different state. But my mom was moving a lot too when we left, because when the government's giving you money because you have kids and those kids are grown, I think you start getting less money because they're just like, all right, the reason we were giving you money is it's over now. Find a cheaper place that's smaller. And I think that's what I happened with my mom. So I just end up just running away with that. And I really don't want it because I don't want any fragile things that can break that are like that special. I'm kind of in my loose, move fast, break shit period of my life. And I don't want to break that. Because I would like to give it a nice home on a TV mantle or something in a family's house. Particularly my family. I don't have my childhood home, but I have that. So, and I don't care about the bracelet. This is my mom's bracelet. The deer statue, our house was full of those type of knickknacks. Those knickknacks, like little plates with like Indian people on them, just hanging on the wall. I'm like, oh, that's fire. And then the Indian bows, they'd be like 3D. I would just look at the Indian bow. And I'd be like the thing where he has all his bows in his back, he has like the roll of bows that he hangs on his back so he can carry his bows. Like his arrows, not his bows, his arrows. He has one bow. I would look at the little arrows in his sheath. Do you call it a sheath? I would look at the arrows in his sheath. I'd be like, those look good. Like I would want to pick them out and eat them. They look like little like chicken tenders. I'll show you an example in the future. I'm sure I can find it. I kind of want to do a cooking video, but I was just making sausages in the frying pan. And I just threw that whole frying pan in the oven. I'm going to use that same frying pan with all that oil in the bottom. And I'll make some eggs. And why am I cooking? Because I damn near ate a half a block of cheese and these burnt sausages. I'm practically full at this point. But I can put it in the fridge and then I don't have to cook it later. I can just microwave it. So I guess I'm not going to make the eggs. I guess I'm just going to scrape the frying pan clean because I came in here and I was like, oh shit, the frying pan that I like to use is clean. For once in my life. It's not my frying pan, but I was like, all right, I gotta use it. It also means I gotta clean it, but I was like, I'm not gonna fuck it up so bad, so it's not gonna be hard to clean. I fucked it up pretty bad. All right, I'm not gonna eat the rest of this oil because it probably has seed oils in it, and I've been keeping some bacon grease on me. That's how I made the other sausages. I just put bacon grease in the frying pan so they stop sticking at the last minute, and that's how I fucked up the pan. Because I didn't put in the oil first. I've been bored, and I've just been eating. I can't vape. I can't smoke weed. I can't mash. So it's like, and I've had hella free time, so it's even been more torture. Mainly the vaping and stuff. Like, if I could just vape and smoke weed and sit on YouTube, I really wouldn't care about the last thing. But to not be able to do any of it, I'm just cycling between like, oh, let's just do this. I had a huge battle, and let me show you why. Wait, hold on, let me look in this. Let me look in this fridge a little bit. Let's look in there together. I said fridge, I mean oven. Oh yeah. Yeah. What? It should be. Yeah. So anyway, got some pickles right here. I cleaned the fuck out of that grill. Let's go look at it. This is Kyle's grill. Look what I did, Kyle. Is it coming through on the camera? It doesn't look very clean, but it's super clean. It really just shows off what's rusted and what's not. I put my foot in there. I even cleaned this part. This is the test to see if it's actually clean. It feels weird walking around with this mic, but I gotta get used to it. I gotta get fucking used to walking around with this fucking mic. Nobody's home right now, so I'll give you a tour of the house really quick before I show you what I've done. So this is our front door. It doesn't matter because we're not gonna be living here, so you can just see everything. I don't care. Alright, this is upstairs. I spilled this oil and I denied it for a long time, but you have to tell the truth eventually. There's no secrets in this universe. So I have to clean it. This is my room. The last couple of days ago, I spilled some red 40 dye here, so I gotta clean that too. But this was my room, and I got off work one day early, and I swear my roommate's room is across. I'm not gonna show their room just in case they don't want to see it, but it would be that direction, on like to the right of the bathroom right there, and then that's the laundry room, and then that's my room, and then this is just an extra room we never filled, so we just had an empty room the whole time. So I was coming back from work, and nobody knew that I was coming back from work, and I guess I wasn't making enough noise, even though I thought I was. So when I was walking straight, I was like, oh fuck, sorry, because I literally saw that my roommates guys, their door was open, but I didn't look. I just knew their door was open. So I was trying to walk really fast because like, what if they're naked or something? But I didn't see them at all, and I was like, I just went on. But like when I got to this point, when I got to the half point where they could see me, I was like, sorry, I can't see you guys, and I just kept walking. But I could hear them like, oh shit, like jump, like they get up really quick to like close the door. And I assumed that they were just doing what couples do when the house is free. But I didn't hear anything, I didn't see anything. And I really try to let my roommate know that, but I don't know if they believe me or not. Our other roommate left like a whole month ago. And I was like, alright guys, look, I'm just gonna give you guys upstairs. Like, I don't even know why I'm still up here. I'm just sharing a restroom. I was like, why are we doing this? Like, I'm going to take downstairs. I took our other roommate's room downstairs, and I packed all my stuff, which wasn't a lot. I said, you know what? Let's move down here. And we did. And oh my God, I haven't looked back since. because it's gonna be dirty, okay? But I cleaned the fuck out of it as soon as I came down here. Crazy, but I cleaned the fuck out of it. This takes 2 seconds to clean up because it's just clothes everywhere. I need to throw them in the washer actually. I just took this place, and I've been walking around here naked back and forth. But let me tell you something. The first night, let me make sure I'm still recording visual. Okay, so the first night, the first day when I first decided to take this room, I was like, instantly I felt blood just rushing to my groin. Because it's like, oh my God, you're so free down here, bro. You should definitely like wank one out. Not that I couldn't before. I don't know, like it just felt weird doing it before. I guess because I'm so close to my other roommate. Even though I could never hear them, so I assume they could never hear me. And I would be like courteous or whatever, certain times. But I had already not been doing so, like since I told you guys, like I'm still on that streak. It's still been damn near 4 or 5 weeks now, however long I showed you on the calendar. So literally when I got down here though, I could just feel the devil just talking to me. He was just like, bro, you're super private now. It's not even gonna be weird when you go take showers at different weird times. It's like, oh, why are you taking a shower now? What'd you just do? But that's all out the window now because you're just so free. And I just had to keep cleaning. I used a lot of bleach. I cleaned the devil out of this room because I was just assuming the room wasn't like dirty, but it wasn't mopped and stuff like that. So I was just like, all right, let me just clean the old. There was a couple in this room. I'm sure I'm getting some type of hormones or something, and it's like sending me over the edge. So I was like, let me just clean that out. There's a new occupant in here, and I did it with the bleach. Man. So after that, I was like, okay. So before I was like mopping. I was just like, man, just do it real quick. Close the door, man. Sit down. I was like, stop, bro. We're doing new stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? You had the whole 26 years of your life to do that. So I was like, all right, so put on some music, because it was quiet. So I was playing the music. I was mopping out, and I eventually cleaned the room, and I got through it. And then I realized I had this one phone, the phone that I'm recording on right now, and it was filled to the gill with my favorite pornographic material. And I was like, oh shit, the battery's dead on it, just charge it. Now you can access porn. It's not even going to show up on your DSP provider. You can do this in secrecy. It's downloaded to the phone. So that was the temptation thought in my mind. But I was like, yeah, charge your phone, because as soon as you charge it, you need to delete all that stuff. Even though we didn't delete anything on our computer. Because on our computer, it's not that we have porn on our computer. It's that we have links on a specific account, on a specific Gmail. If we go to the history, we can check, and then we can get all our stuff. That's how we would do it, right? And if you check the last time, well, I don't know if I got to show you guys, but did I? Wow. No, I don't think I did. I just told you the day. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, it's still been that long, and so I didn't want to add to the history because it's gonna show that it's been a long time. So that's fine not to get rid of. But this phone had physical content downloaded to it, so I was like, just charge it, and you're gonna delete it. Charged it. I was like, fuck, what if I don't delete it? What if I see a little sneak peek before I'm deleting it, and it sends me over the edge? And I eventually made it to that point, and I started talking to GPT. I was just telling it all my thoughts, and I was just telling it what I was going through, and I was telling GPT, I'm fine now, because it was later in the day, and I was like, I'm fine now, GPT. I'm gonna delete. I don't even need to delete it. I feel good. That's how overcame I felt. And but I did end up deleting it. But I didn't delete it one by one. I just reset the whole phone. Because I was fearful if I deleted one by one or even went into the files and deleted it and the thumbnail populated a little bit, that would send me over the edge because it was all my favorite stuff. So I was like, no. Reset the phone. Don't even see a thumbnail. So we did that and we overcame. And after that big battle, it's been pretty easy. As long as we go to bed on the right time. Because when I was telling GPT, I was listening to that this one guy. Everybody talks about his daily routines. And he has this quote. He's like, sin wakes up at night or something. There's a guy that was running with the dogs or whatever. And I heard that, and that kind of like inspired me a little bit. I was like, okay, cool, because I'll be asleep, you know. So I've been really chilling. Like, I'll just have little spurts here. I'll wake up in the middle of the night to go pee, and I'll just hear Sin being like, hey, do it real quick. And I'm like, man, it's late as hell at night. Man, I'm going to go back to bed. So that's how I kind of communicate with it. But if I fall, like, what's not part of my schedule right now is having all this free time. Like, I'm talking to you guys right now. It's not part of my schedule to just have this much free time. I just literally be laying in this bed, and I'd be fine because I'll just be occupied on social media, so time flies. But yeah, I'd be fine. I'm usually good. It's just like there's certain spurts. My dreams are more heavenly. I'll tell you, I don't even talk about my dreams because I feel like dreams are spiritual. But this dream was actually decent. It wasn't like, but I'm just not gonna make a habit of talking about my dreams like that. Yeah. So my last addiction. This is what I was telling GPT, is eating. Like, I'm literally overeating. This is my last thing. This is gluttony. That's all I have left. That's all I have, man. But my most realest, purest thoughts are when I'm driving. So I'm so glad, guys, because literally I can take you with me now. Because I just was like, how are we going to carry our laptop around? How are we going to be driving around with our laptop and still have our same setup? The only thing is, it's going to be a pain to fucking edit, I think. Maybe. I mean, we weren't editing that much before. The whole, like, putting it on Spotify is going to be super easy, though. Because we'll just take the audio clip. It's already Wave. We were uploading Wave anyway. So Spotify is really going to benefit. Our Spotify is going to benefit. I don't know about Spotify as a whole, but our Spotify is going to benefit. And I think the way we're recording right now is hilarious. This is hilarious. But yeah. Alright, let's go impulse eat again. I'll just take you guys with me. I already told you guys everything. That's my life. There's nothing really else to it. It's as complicated as it gets. It's literally as complicated as it gets. I'm a fat ass. We have some bacon. We have some nacho cheese, more processed food. We have mayonnaise, Kraft mayonnaise, real Kraft mayonnaise. What does that mean? And the number one thing that we're addicted to, milk. I'm surprised there's that much in the fucking jar. Is that apple juice in a glass? Wow. I would drink the fuck out of that. But it's not mine. Let me go get a glass. Go get a glass of milk. So, I don't know. I guess I feel like tired, like, that I'm recording right now. But, like, what I'm doing right now is no different than what I would be doing if I'm not recording. So, I just need to just calm the fuck down, really. Oh, look, a glass of milk. That's why we have plastic in our fucking brain. It's not a fucking glass. This is a glass. I drink like 3 of these a day. Not the glass, 3 of these containers. I mean 3 of these glasses, yes. It's almost too cold. I don't really like it this temperature, so I'm going to bring this glass in my room. Do you understand that I need to stop just faking in front of this camera because it's not gonna do anybody any good. Do anybody good if I just put this back in the fridge like a civilized human being. Like, who am I fooling? Myself? Roommate's like, oh, you need to put on calories, bro, because of your new lifestyle. Subconsciously, this got in my head. I was like, no, I don't. There's gonna be food everywhere. There's food everywhere. Timing out because it's not recording. They're not burnt. They're just not raw like they were before when I take a bite out of it now, though. Should be pretty good. This is kind of what I mean by process. If I'm really going to do carnivore, I should just be doing the flesh, the organs, the milk if it came straight from the teat and I saw it happen, and certain organic probiotic creations that we would label and call sauerkrauts and pickles. And I don't know if you guys overstayed your welcome or I have. I guess I can show you how I want to clean this pan. The pan on the stove. I'm not gonna make the eggs because there's no way. I don't want to make the eggs and then put them up for later because I might as well just make them fresh when it's time to eat the eggs, which should be tomorrow or next week because I've been eating so fucking much. But let me tell you why I would be excited to eat the eggs, because of this. This is baking fat. The bottom one's bacon fat. Wait, let me just. This is bacon fat with a bouillon cube in it, like chicken broth. So that's amazing. I'll eat that straight. And then this is just pure bacon fat. That's what I would use to cook the eggs because that would taste amazing. We got these cage-free eggs for $5, all of them. We got all these sausages for $3. And we paid the normal price for the milk because I never see it on sale. And sometimes I can't find a date on it. I like it anyway. We turned on the stove for this guy. And wait. That should burn the fuck out of us. This just came out of the oven. What I'm going to do is put some soap in there. Put some soap. Make sure the stove's still on. Make sure that doesn't boil over. Go outside. I wonder if the cat is still here. Hopefully it is. I was looking for a wire scrubber that I had, but I guess the neighbor's cat stole it. Macho? Maybe our cat's gone. I don't know. I'm sure it's fine. It's probably in my room. This is ADHD. I'm just doing like 8 things at once. What the fuck? I'm doing 8 things at once, but it's fine for me, guys. I'm sorry if it's debilitating for you. I'll just. Oh wait, no way, dude. It's right here. I was just gonna take the sponges I saw. Let me turn off the oven at least. And then I'm gonna put that in there like that. I'm just gonna one-handedly scrub this. Oh, I put that on the wrong hand. I'm gonna use this to hold it down Then I'm gonna use the other thing. The spatula, the tongue, or whatever you might call it. I don't want to keep scrubbing this. Well, that's easy to say when it's your pan. But this is the communal roommate frying pan. So part of you feels a responsibility to make sure that nobody even knows you used it. And if they do find out, they just assume you cleaned it really well for no reason. No, he probably used it. Why would he just clean it really well and leave it there? They might say, oh, he probably used it. He probably cleaned it really well, left it there. But it was so clean, he had to use it. Now while you're doing all this, you slide it off of the... Did I already say that part? You slide it off of the stove so it doesn't keep getting hotter. But if you need to slide it back onto the stove to bubble up again, push some of those burnt fragments back up. This is called scientifically cleaning. Not only is all the bacteria not even existent, but it's practically cleaning itself. I didn't scratch the pan. Look, let me show you. Come a little bit closer. Alright, let me not do that. Damn, that was kind of cool. It just transitioned like that. It switched. Wait, what did it do? Oh, I just switched the picture. Anyway, look. So you're probably like, oh, that didn't do shit. Oh. It has to go back. Alright, let me just continue. Let me grab the mic stand again. I have to use this much soap. I didn't even add any extra soap to it. Slide this back over to the sink so I don't trip over it and die. I feel like Elvis when I just lean in like that. Handle's probably fine. It's fine. It's not probably fine. It is fine. That amount of soap was unnecessary. The pan is looking way better than it did before I even received it. So just in our mouth. I think that's the one we took a bite out of. I've been overeating so much that I feel like it's the holidays or some shit. Loving milk and mayonnaise. I keep one of these on me. I get these at Dollar Tree. For some reason, these little mini Dollar Tree ones that are probably stale a little bit are the perfect amount of staleness that I like in my mayonnaise. So let me... Perfect amount of seed oils. We're gonna ditch seed oils eventually, but right now we're being bad keto carnivore, whatever, and I love it. Oh. You take some nacho cheese sauce and you just treat that bitch like a goddamn tortilla chip. They're double fried, so they're like chippy, like crispy. You want your nacho sauce to be hot. Like, you want the consistency to be how you would want your fucking nachos, but I don't give a fuck. And there you go. Live your fucking life. Now, my brain don't notice the difference. And my brain's actually more happy because it's like, oh, there's meat in that chip. I'm like, yes, there is. Yes, there is, buddy. And sometimes I just get the barbecue chips, which are actually mixed in here. I mix the barbecue ones in here. But they're like the fancy barbecue ones. Costs $1 extra. And then you just get the cheapest fucking cheese. I don't give a fuck. They're all probably bad. And then... Now, when we do a real keto, where we're sourcing all our ingredients, we could make the cheese sauce, and we could make the pork rinds, and we could really do all that. And then we can overeat that stuff. But I'm sure it'll have a better effect on me. And I'm sure this has a better effect on me than Doritos. So, who cares? We're still getting the same high off food. We're still getting a similar mouth pleasure, if not greater, because we're getting more. Because I'm like, oh, this is healthy. I'm overdoing it. All right. So this is just what happens when nobody's watching. Well, it happens when people are watching, because I really can't affect when somebody walks in. Look how we're holding our mic. Look at this fucking smorgasbord. This fucking smorgasbord. But this is just, those aren't mine. You know what I thought that looked like? That looked like barbecue sauce and mac and cheese. That'd be fire. I'm gonna dip my sausage in my milk. No, I'm just playing. I'm gonna dip my sausage in my cheese. Yeah. Hold on, let me just see what I can do real quick. Let's see what type of destruction I can do. We came into this arrangement knowing it was wrong. And I think right now we're just showing our ass at this point. I mean, it's obviously, now this is just, I was done at the sausage and the whole half block of cheese. At this point, we're just trying to kill ourselves on camera. Because at least when I'm alone, I have like the semblance to be like, all right, bro, you're done. Do something else. This is not even a mukbang. This is just like what that one guy was doing when he just got really big. Except I'm afraid that I don't think we're going to get really big off this. I think our stomach's just going to explode. Or I'm just going to be on the toilet later like, oh my god. The fact we can do this is pretty cool though, because I imagine if we were like working out really hard, beneficial in some sort of way. Alright, one more piece of sausage. Then we gotta knock it off. We just gotta knock it off, man. Pickle juice. Every time I drink pickle juice, I imagine it like burning all the food in my stomach, like acid. So it discredits what I just did. I don't know how I feel about drinking pickle juice and then drinking milk right after, but I've done it enough times this week, so I think it's fine. So now that I've eaten, I don't even know why I keep eating, because literally, like, I have more energy before I eat. Now I just feel so full. Like, I was like, I don't know. Like, I fucked up my, like, I had some type of rhythm where I would really cut out a lot of foods, and like slowly started making their way back in. And I'm just happy it's not pizza, but I'm doing the same thing essentially, but feeling less guilty about it. And now I just need to get back to some pure state where I can just make one meal and it not go overboard. Listen, guys, I am so proud that I made this setup, that it negates what I've just done on camera. That horrible act you just saw negates that. I did want to come home and make that stuff because I didn't eat them this morning. But I don't know if I need to eat in the morning or you need to eat late at night, because literally those sausages I ate, like, I was good after the third sausage. What I would do right now if you guys weren't watching me, well, I literally have the camera open. Let me just close the camera. That's what I would do.
Man, what's this is?
This is a McLaren Mustang. This ain't no regular Mustang. I leave that motherfucker. I had one of them.
He said he go.
6 in there.
This gonna leave my shit? You crazy.
6 in there. You ain't leaving this back watching.
And she, and she gave, hey, she gave me the MO too.
Well, I'm doing 060,
Let me see.
5.6.
Pull up then, pull up
Let me
then.
see. Let me see. Turn this
Pull
on.
up, do something.
I ain't
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, you ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, he ain't lying, boy. Let's
You
get
ain't
it.
doing shit.
He ain't did a damn thing. Get out the hood.
Man, what's this
This
is?
is a McLaren Mustang. This ain't no regular Mustang.
Tell me why I believed him. All right, y'all. Well, I'm about to get off. I don't even know if this video is gonna be the next one, but and then obviously I'm gonna set up the camera to be better. But this was cool for now. So till we meet again.